Good morning! This is for you there who are considering to probably buy something like this, but before you buy, I've had this thing for years now. I suppose this is going to be a before you buy kind of video, because there are some things that I want to address so that hopefully when you purchase this, maybe you won't regret it. The thing that prompted me to reshare this is because I bought myself an Enki case, a double guitar Enki case, a hard case. And I've been using this for gigs because when I go to gigs, I like to bring two guitars just in case a string breaks, I can just switch to the other one as a backup. I bring my PRSs in this, the custom 22 and the 24, and it's been pretty good. I've been confident with it. Look at it. It still looks pretty solid to this day. The material in this is, I don't know what this is called, but I can confidently say that this is very durable, the material on this. And the straps are very solid with the metal clips on here. And also metal clips on the bottom. See? You don't have to worry. It's adjustable too. You can put it here, you can put it here. The handles are very durable. These two. I do wish there was a handle on the other side too, because when you carry it, right? When I set it down and I wanna move it, I take one handle here, and then I'm looking for something on the other side here, and then I have to reach around like this. It's a minor thing, but it's a little quality of life type of thing. I've never had to use the raincoat of it, the case poncho. In fact, this might be the first or second time I'm taking it out. But I never had to use it. I've been careful too. When it's raining, I try to walk in shade, or if it's light rain, it's fine. Having said that, this is it's looking immaculate after all these years. Now, it's not that I baby this thing, but I don't handle it like a dickhead either. The zippers are still, they're very durable. Everything about this thing is high quality. It's premium. I kudos to them for matching what they put on the name. I think the name of this is Pro Go Dual Premium Bag. So kudos to them for not doing some misleading thing. They actually delivered. You got the accessories here, cables, right? And there's a little Hercules guitar stand in here that I keep. Now the most important thing here is the spaces inside, right? Let me open both sides, and well, here's a PRS here that I prepared earlier. Now, here is the thing that I want to emphasize. Do not buy this thing if you have a Gibson Les Paul or something. Them Les Pauls with their 90-degree headstock angles. Because the space inside of these things they're not that deep, bro. Like you can see with the PRS, this is a 9-degree angle, right? The headstock angle. Good on them for doing that, unlike some brands up to this day. So this one here, the neck is, when it's fully rested to the neck rest, like that, it's either just touching the back of the backrest here, or if you're using a Fender guitar with a straight along headstocks, it probably would barely touch it, if any at all. This is with a Les Paul with a custom 24 or custom 22 9-degree headstock angle. So we go to the front here, And then we get the Les Paul. If I were to put a Les Paul in here, if the Les Paul was resting on this, I can see that the neck, there's some space between the neck and the neck rest. You see this? There's a little bit of play, which means the headstock is basically resting on the side here. And once you close it, it's probably going to squeeze, it's going to put pressure here. This is a weak point. All right? I'm not confident with that. Epiphone is probably a similar headstock angle. I believe the Gibsons, they do either 14 degrees or even 17 degrees. I don't remember which one, or if they use both, depending on the model, depending on which type of Les Pauls. If you have other Les Paul type guitars though, like an ESP, Eclipse or something with less of a headstock break angle, you might be fine. I think I might have even put my ESP Eclipse in here before. I don't really remember. I probably didn't, because at that point I probably already had 2 PRSs. But maybe I have. But for Gibson Les Pauls, no. Forget about it, man. I think that is the main thing about this though. All in all, I would say the main things to worry about when you're transporting 2 guitars with this is headstock angles. Having said all that, this has served me well. The other thing to note is also that the headstock area here, it's not, I don't think it's completely flat. I think it goes onto a slope. Like this is actually a higher point here and it slopes downwards. I thought it would be more ideal if it was sloping this way, you know, like sloping downward this way, but it's sloping downward this way. You know what I mean? Because if it was sloping this way, there would be more room for headstocks. So I don't know why they did that design like this, but I guess we're here now. This thing is detachable via Velcro, but you cannot really, there's only so much ways you can move it up or down because of this. The Velcro attaches to this black thing here, and this is not even Velcro, this side here. This is the hard side of the Velcro here, and then, you know, with Velcro, the other side is like a soft, fuzzy, furry type of material, but it's not here. It's like almost like a, I was gonna say satin, but it's not satin. It'd be like a suede. I guess it's like or a microfiber thing. It's a very soft interior, and now your mileage will vary, of course. There's no string damages up here because the way I restring my guitars, I like to keep the headstock neat. Not like some dickheads out there with the strings hanging out all over the place and then damaging everything, poking someone's eye, poking someone's skin, getting them to bleed. And then in here on the bottom, it's looking good. There's doesn't seem to be any, there doesn't appear to be any damages on here from the bridge, which is pretty good. It's a testament to the durability of this material, and I think this material over here looks to be the same material as out here. See, not even any minor damages or scuffs or whatever. It's all good. It has a padding down the bottom here too, so that when you set the case down to the ground, let's say in a not super careful way, the guitar isn't bottomed out. It doesn't take the impact. This thing will absorb the impact. What is this? It's like a, I don't know what material this is, but it seems nice and stiff, firm. I don't know. It gives you confidence. The zip goes all the way up to the back there, so you can fully open it like a case, like a hard case. And it's a bit of a tight fit when I'm fully closing it. You can also close it through the, it's two zips. So you can close it like this or all the way up here like that. Either way you can close it. Same with the other side, it's double zip. Right? You can hang it. I've never had to hang it. The straps on the back that are holding the metal clips, they're still holding pretty strong. Doesn't look like there's much wear and tear in there. Look at it. If you're transporting fenders, man, you can be pretty confident with this. I paid for this with my own money. Okay, this is not a sponsored thing. This is an old model. Must have been, like I said, years ago I had this. Gator did not send me this, I swear. I just wanted to share my appreciation and my cautionary points, especially the headstock point. See, look at the handles. There's no visible damages or wear. It's all good. What about the bottom? What does the bottom look like from all the setting it down? It looks immaculate, bro. Look. Yeah? Doesn't even look like, you know, when you set it to concrete or rough concrete or on soil. Doesn't look, it looks like this has been at home for its whole life. However, I have gigged this many times. And it looks immaculate to this day. The rubber piping in here, is this rubber? Feels like rubber. These parts here. Can you see it? See the rubber piping? Yeah. The only thing it has at the moment is just a little bit of dirt. See that those dirt marks there? Because your fingers go through it. It catches some dead skin. And of course a bit here too, which is completely understandable and super acceptable. It's gonna happen because we're shedding so much dead skin each day, and then things take the dead skin, such as this fabric. The straps in here, there's no visible damages. Even this, you see this in backpacks. This is a common type of material that you see here and there from equipment. See this material? No visible scuffs or anything. And the other one also. It's all good. The top here, to easily get some of my wireless pack and some tools, some cleaning cloth, nice orange interior. Orange or red? Red orange. Looks a bit like an acoustic guitar case, right? Or acoustic guitar gig bag, but with the extra weight because two solid body electric guitars. I guess you could say this is like a check-in video. So the first time I showed this was in May 13, 2018. So it's been more than 7 years later, right? More or less. So the main thing to take away from this, man, is that if you want to buy this, your guitars that you're going to be transporting on this, the headstocks have to be 9 degrees or less in pitch, all right? And perhaps the body probably shouldn't be thicker than a Les Paul. Maybe the Les Paul thickness probably looking like 50 millimeters, not counting the carve, right? Because it carves upwards. So it's probably going to be 60 to 70 millimeters, counting the thickest point of the carve. So keep that in mind. So I hope this check-in was useful to you. If you've been thinking about buying some dual soft case for your guitars. At some point, I'll probably showcase the Enki X2 hard case. Touring, what is it? Road case or something. Go in depth with that, like I did with the first video of this. Look at the buttons, man. But that'll be all for this, man. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. And if you want to see the next video, probably about the Enki X2, you might have to subscribe for that so that it'll pop up on your feed so that you can see it. I've been Goldie, helping you to not break headstocks. GM.